This program is brought to you in association with First National Bank of Botswana. Welcome to First Issues. Thank you so much for watching. The last few decades have seen a tremendous change in how we make payments. For example, we used to pay farmhands with cash in envelopes, but now we have moved to making mobile wallet payments through such innovations as e-wallet. We used to not be able to make direct payments without having the recipient's account number, to now being able to use only their cell phone numbers. These and so many more examples can speak to the technological advancements in the payment space. While these have been big strides with significant refinements noted, there are some groups within some sectors of the economy that have been left out of enjoying these digital enhancements, especially in the informal sector. The sector makes part of the 24% of the adult population in Botswana that were unbanked, do not use any financial products, and do not have access to any form of financial service as at 2019. These statistics prompted a consultancy company, JRK Training and Consulting, to hold the inaugural Insights Conference under the theme, The Evolving Payments Landscape, where key market players shared thoughts on the current digital payment sphere, where the gaps are, and what solutions can be presented to close these gaps. Pertinent to these discussions were digital payments technologists Visa, represented by country manager Visa Central Europe, Middle East and Africa, Salome Makau. Salome, thank you so much for coming on First Issues, affording us your time. We are here today at the Insights Conference, the inaugural Insights Conference. But as Visa, why did you find it important to be a part of this initiative?
For Visa, we've been part of the payment ecosystem in Botswana for a long time. And we've watched Botswana be a very fast adopter to new things that come regarding card payments especially. This is the one market where over a lot of domestic transactions come through the cards. And so with this adoption, I always wondered personally, all these fintech and payments conferences that happen in the region, why can we not have one in Botswana? So when JRK Consulting came calling, saying they're thinking of an inaugural payments conference, we actually were very pleased to be part of it and felt honored actually to be asked. I think it's gone on very well this morning, really great conversations, coming at a time where the space to play is widening for more players, especially the fintechs. That had been a bit lacking, but now that's opening up, and we are hoping to get more and more local players participating in payments.
Let us talk some more on that, especially on the informal sector. Where would you say the gaps are in terms of catering to that market as a company that offers technology that facilitates online payments?
For the longest times, we have relied on banks who really move payments in any market, and that's the way it should be anyway. It's highly regulated. This is sensitive matter, so you want that oversight to happen. But then what has resulted in is those who are able to get bank accounts, and even now mobile money is really helping, are the ones who really get to be included and to get access to financial services. What the pandemic showed us especially was how glaringly obvious that small businesses are actually being left out of this whole digital agenda. It's clear in everyone's mind that digitizing payments and access to payments makes economies grow, but nothing really trickled down to the small businesses. So I think technologies or innovations that help make the small merchant be able to sell their goods and services to not just the local market, but even expand access into the regional market, because even trade is becoming easier as we go because of the trade agreements happening, should really be at the core of what it is we are building. So let's think about the consumer, those in the villages, but also those businesses in the villages, to digitize them and bring them into the formal economy. This way then they also get access to bigger things and to be able to develop, to have access to loans, to have access to bigger markets. So I think we should really be focusing a lot of efforts to empowering the small business owner.
You know, one of the hurdles that come with trying to bring everybody into the online payments sphere is a lack of education within the informal sector especially. So what has Visa done to bridge that divide?
The big question here really is security. The reason why the informal sector continues with cash is because I sell you something, you pay me, I see the money immediately, and there's immediate value to it. All these other things, even just card payments, come with the perception that is my money really safe.
Yeah.
And so now when we even go to online payments, we really start, you get lost out there. There's always stories. Someone just last week shared with me a video that's been doing the rounds where someone's card, someone passed around with a phone, and according to them, they tapped the information off of the card. And actually all these things are not true really. But I think there should be a concerted effort to create awareness out there of the security of payments. At Visa, security and the integrity of the payment is core to what we build. So everything about your bank account, how transactions move from the consumer to the merchant paying for goods and services, is actually secured through, to just put it simply, encrypted data. It's hard to hack into, so you should transact knowing that your transactions are safe. And now even online payments come with a PIN, right? We have made it so that all online payments mimic the face-to-face kind of payments where you put in your PIN. Oh, yeah. So even online now you can put in your PIN. We call it 3D security, and that should give confidence. What do we do to create this awareness? We try to participate in what the locals are hearing, and like through social media, our handles, we like to put out awareness about transactions and transaction safety. Through On the Money show, we just concluded the season. We try to get information out there, and we are easily accessible through our client partners, the banks, who also make it a point to talk about the security, because without trust, the customers are not going to come in. Yeah, but I do agree we could probably do more in educating the consumers on safety and security. It will bring more of them into the payments ecosystem and trust that their transactions are secure.